Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Grubby Night Elf adventure continues, and can you believe it, they met again. Dr. Bucky, who is Starbuck, he's the highest ranked player on Warcraft 3 Champions, but with his human. And his best second race is Orc, and is Undead or Night Elf, his third or fourth race, we'll see as that, because he met Grubby as Undead, ladies and gentlemen. And you know that they had an epic game on Autumn Leaves when Grubby played Orc, and of course Mr. Starbuck played Human. So that was amazing, that was amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen in this game? Because they have different races now. Of course, same skill, same skill with the micro, but it's a reason why players are not good in... nobody almost plays random. There are some players with multiple, you know, races. So in this matchup, they play a human, in other orc, but nobody really plays all of the races because it's too complex on high level. So I'm very curious to see what they are going to do in this game. Mr. Grubby is opening with Warden. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you really quickly what is the game plan with the Warden. It's one base. We creep Warden to level 3 or level 5, depends how the game goes. And then we lame the Undead with Fan of Knives, we kill the Acolytes, and we try to creep second hero, which is Panda, usually. Of course, Mr. Grubby may play a little bit different variation, but what I would like to highlight, what is the most important, Warden on Concealed Hill, this map is very small. So, Mr. Grubby, show me. Show me how do you approach that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Mr. Starbuck wants to pull, and the creeps are following, but not super. I will explain you what happened. Mr. Starbuck manipulated the creeps a little bit, so 2 trolls went away. But, you know, it's kinda not that bad. The only problem is the issue when our Ancient of War is AFK. Mr. Grub, you need to take your item, and Starbuck can play Tower Rush, because versus Warden sometimes Undeads like to play Tower Rush. Let's see about that. Mr. Grubby now is scouting. Mr. Grubby needs to confirm what is happening. Is it Tower Rush? Is it not? And he sees that it's Death Knight, and Death Knight is creeping. There is no skeletons! And Mr. Grubby came a little bit too close. If there was no skeletons, this detonation was not that great. And now, okay, ladies and gentlemen, why this shop is here? This shop is here to help with the creeping the turtles. Of course, the turtles are easy to creep, but we don't want to take too much damage, and investing into double Ancient of War is expensive. We don't need that many archers, and shop we will need at some point anyway. So because of that, ladies and gentlemen, this shop is this shop is designed to tank the damage, and because of the Acolyte, Mr. Grubby lost the aggro from the turtles, and ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Mr. Grubby needs to pull again. It's not that bad. Okay, Undead of course can threaten an expansion versus Warden, so let's see if Mr. Grubby is going to scout this. He needs to confirm that there is no some fancy expansion on the way. And ladies and gentlemen, Moonwell number 3, Mr. Grubby is taking, Mr. Grubby is producing archers. So far, so good. He's not picking the second skill yet on the Warden. Sometimes you want to sacrifice the Blink for Fan of Knives. And Mr. Grubby confirms, indeed, there is no expansion. One base versus one base. What is the goal for Mr. Grubby? Creep and survive that minute 9 timing. And of course, he can creep Jack the Undead as well, but he kinda needs level 3 for it. And what are we going to creep now, Mr. Grubby? That's the problem. Okay, he bought Staff of Teleportation. Because, like, with 3 archers, of course, we are on the... Okay, he's stuffing because this is a mid-game aggression. In my opinion, this is not Tower Rush or anything. This aggression is constructed to kill the wisps. And, ladies and gentlemen, 1 wisp goes down, but took 2 skeletons with him. Mr. Grubby, ooh, that's a good micro. Good micro. Can you save this wisp? Okay, nicely done. Remember, there is no Demon Hunter, there is Warden, but 1 Ghouls goes down. And ladies and gentlemen, so far, it's okay. Grubby lost some Moonjuice, some Wisps, but Starbuck is also not doing too much. And I like it, I like it. Mr. Grubby is nicely cycling the Wisps, and it's looking quite well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so yes, this is basically what Undead likes to do. To basically slow... Oh, that was Surround! Surround, yes, another Wisp. It goes down, and now we are a little bit too close to the Moonwells. Mr. Grubby is running. Okay, remember that Grubby is not getting any lumber when he's, like, running with his Wisps. And the Ancient of War is helping a little bit. Yes, detonation one wisp is not worth it. Mr. Grubby, you need to put your wisp back to work. Hunter's Hall is a little bit late, but it's not an issue. Mr. Grubby will have to remake some wisps anyway. And early shop provides clarity value. According to Mr. Grubby, spamming the Moonstone is not worth it when you have 3 Moonwells only. Fair enough, his arm is not bruised, so investing into Moonstone is not that important. Mr. Grubby is aware that there is no expansion here. He knows there is 1 base versus 1 base, and yes, I think that he will remake a few wisps. And now is the question, are we buying a second hero? In my opinion, Grubby will not buy second hero just yet. Mr. Grubby is moving his Ancient of War. To hell with the creep. I mean, we can buy Naga. Okay, Naga means it's not going to be like a long game. Naga we usually buy like that when we want to like push the expansion or something. So basically Mr. Grubby is like, this is a small map, I'm not able to get level 5, I'm not going to be able to get second hero to the high level. I just want something to help me survive the Ghoul Frenzy timing. Because believe me, Undead is cooking the Ghoul Frenzy. Starbuck is slowing down creeping for Mr. Grubby, but Mr. Grubby is like, okay, I have enough, I have Ancient of War in production, in position, Undead can't coil my rogue golem, so overall it should be fine. Grubby is not denying, that looks good, and yes, now the Lords. Okay, Lords are quite fragile, interesting position in front, I mean, it's fine. Warden is stuffing back to basically use the shop quicker, so we are not spamming the Moonstones, because look, there is even overflow, in the Moonwells. Okay, Death Knight is here, but definitely Death Knight did not steal anything very important. We have Healing Potion on the Warden, and yes, what's next? So Mr. Grubby is just creeping. He's just creeping, he's still not picking the second skill. So no blink, no fan of knives. And last hit is hitting. So now there is an option if Mr. Grubby wants to basically start laming a little bit, creep jacking with Warden, or he will just creep with everything. As we can see, the Orc Lord is still here, and Mr. Grubby wants to pull the Orc Lord. Usually you do it with the Tavern, but I think Grubby will just try to surround it. Okay? And with the Dryad is going to work pretty nicely. Okay, but Starbuck is here, and remember, Nova can just finish the target. And, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this game is intensifying. Detonation, now Mr. Grubby is like, okay, I remade my wisps, now I can detonate one time. And Snare helps from the creeps, thank you creeps. Tier 3 is going up for Mr. Grubby, but there is still a long time. And Mr. Grubby is chasing, and he decided to go for the blink. He's like, hello, creep fiend, you are in the wrong neighborhood, aren't you? And ladies and gentlemen, look at this, the creep fiend HP is going lower and lower because Death Knight is out of position and is just on level 2. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe Mr. Starbuck is being aggressive a little bit too early. The Creepjack was fine, but maybe it's similar like you play versus Keeper. If you are undead and the Keeper is on high level. Okay, what are we buying? Okay, Grubby is using some Moon Juice. Grubby likes to spam clarities, as we can see. Are we going for the Death Knight? We can actually go for the Death Knight, and Mr. Grubby agrees with me. Mr. Grubby is like, hello, Death Knight, you are in the wrong neighborhood again. And now there is no TP. This is the power of Warden Dryads. Oh, baby. Death Knight goes down. Very weird style by Mr. Grubby, but it's paying off. I think Mr. Starbuck is a little bit surprised. I mean, surprised, you would say, Saul, what are you talking about? But yes, like, this is Shadow Strike Naga, you know, getting close nearby without Staff of Teleportation is dangerous, right? So, as we can see, this strategy is weird, but for now it works. But remember, Mr. Starbuck will still accumulate the ghouls, and he will try to push. What is the item? Hood of Cunning. I mean, not the worst, not the best. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, bears are on the way, and the question is Mr. Starbuck going to push or not? He's going to push. Okay, we stab the Warden back. Okay, are we going for why Mr. Grubby went for for Ultra Vision? Because now we are during the day, so I'll just go for the improved Moonwells, you know. I mean, his lumber is okay, I guess. Grubby is just spamming clarities, and he got Orb of Venom. But again, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. I don't know, because Starbuck may feel like, okay, I lost my Death Knight, I'm not going to push Aline at minute number 9. I will just creep entire map, maybe expand. And is this expansion crept? I think so. And yes, Undead is here. And do we have Bear Master? Yes, we have. Why there is a Lich here? Lich is here to give experience to the Death Knight. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this fight should go into Mr. Starbuck favor. Invul pumped early. There is so far 0 destroyers in the air. And ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? There is 1 destroyer. Mr. Grubby is working on it. Naga got level 3 of Mr. Grubby. Nice shape of Starbuck. Can he coil something? The destroyer goes down and Lich is low. It of course was better to save the Lich. Naga of Mr. Grubby in trouble a little bit, but there is no destroyer in the air. Maybe Riju. Healing potion exchange, because there was big healing potion on the Warden. Nice Riju here. Another destroyers in the air. Lich of Mr. Starbuck is in trouble. Mr. Grubby going for the hero focus. We have Dark Ranger with silence ability. Warden is silent so for now. Can't blink. Can't spend the mana. And ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? Come on, Mr. Grubby with his exotic strategy. Can Warden Naga one base work versus somebody on that caliber of a player? Of course, it's not the main race of Mr. Starbuck, but still, let me tell you, he's omega good at Warcraft 3. And Koi, last second, again, Mr. Grubby is going for the hero focus. Did he surround with 2 units? Another invul. This Lich is a beast. And ladies and gentlemen, Starbuck is holding. Starbuck is holding here. Suddenly there is, okay, can we get the Naga? Can we get the Naga? Mr. Starbuck is chasing, but we are very close. There is nothing. There is nothing. Okay, Starbuck, then the Naga survives. The Naga survives. 1 base versus 1 base still. Warden is getting stronger and stronger. Level 4 is not that important. We are healing a little. Oh, no. This is, everything is so low. Defensive silence. I think Mr. Grubby will pressure. I think he will pressure, because what else he can do? But Warden is fragile. Warden is fragile. Everything is so fragile. Level 4 is here now, and we are using the Moonwell. Sweet, the Moon Juice. Of course, Mr. Grubby doesn't have Wellspring. I would love to have the Wellspring here, and look who is coming back. Daddy's home. Daddy Warden, or is a female hero? I think, yes, sorry for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Warden is safe, and they're still microing. Dark Ranger was a nice idea, but is there enough damage? Lich goes down, of course. Destroyer goes down as well. Mr. Grubby is ahead by a lot. Mr. Grubby is chasing. There is no expansion, I presume, or maybe there is. The Wisp is dead, so we have no idea. Okay, and other things are dying. I think it's just too much. I think Mr. Grubby is looking very good. There is no fun of knives. Who said that Warden needs fun of knives versus Undead? Not in this stage of the game, at least. Mr. Grubby, very fresh gameplay, and he wins versus Starbuck on Undead. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I would love to see? Starbuck random, Grubby random. That's what we need to see later. Guys, that was a cool game. Consider subbing to the YouTube channel. And yes, they met again, Grubby versus Starbuck in 2025 on a nice level. GG to both, and yes, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.